Derek, that was a good afternoon's football and viewing from a Kilmarnock perspective.
Yeah, we spoke through the week with the players about the importance to just win these types of games. You know, we've had too many draws of late, not enough victories in front of our own supporters. You know, 2 draws here last time out against St Mirren and Hibs. The Hearts defeat was a sore one for us, and it was important that we just get back to winning ways. And you know, we're not a quarter of the way through the season, but you can't help but look at the league table, you know, and it's like, didn't like where we were. We had work to do. We knew with the results, with the games being off, and we knew if Rangers would beat Hibs today, we could get ourselves to 5th in the league. And you know, honestly, the victory felt like more than 3 points today just to get us back going again. And I thought the players deserve so much credit. I think each department of the team was really strong. We spoke quite honestly this week about you know, giving ourselves a mark out of 10, everybody, myself included, and where we are. And you know, we're probably sitting about 5, at best 6, you know, after a strong start. We've just let results dip a wee bit. So the day I thought we'd get 7s and 8s and 9s there right throughout the team. It was such a strong performance against a team who had only lost to the Old Firm prior to today. So we knew when you play Livingston, you've got to do so much right. You've got to be aware of Newbley, and I thought Joe Wright was just the one to deal with that. I thought he was outstanding physically, imposed himself on him. Mayo and Finlay dealt with Anderson, who's always a threat playing on the shoulder and is a taker of those half chances. And once, and because our front two were so dominant, so difficult to control really, the two of them were physical, they were hard working, they were linked to play brilliantly, none more so in the first goal really, with vast links it with Corey, and Corey gets to the byline. We watch and makes a brilliant run that allows the ball to fall to Danny, and it gets us on our way. And I thought the equaliser was a wee bit of a sucker punch, to be honest. It was, I thought it was a penalty at the time. I could see Brad dangling his leg out there, doesn't see the boy, but just recognising where you are in the pitch, inside that box, just maybe a wee bit of restraint, which isn't easy for Brad, restraint. But he catches him, and I thought it was a penalty, which was a real blow for us. And it could have been a case where we all felt a bit sorry for ourselves, but I thought the response of the team was good. We scored before half time. Fast scores a really good header from Danny's delivery. And then we spoke about half time about go and get the next goal. And I thought our intent from the start of the second half was exactly that. And the third goal was probably a case of that determination really kind of manifesting itself, because we've got a brilliant bit of play. Vass hits the bar. We don't feel sorry for ourselves. We watch and keeps it alive. Instead of Anderson collecting the ball, he gets in front of him. He passes it brilliantly to Danny. Then not only does that, he overlaps Danny to allow Danny the time and to lift his head and put a ball in for Vassell. And there's nobody, Vass isn't, he's on the move again, he's up and he gets a brilliant header. And that for me was a really important moment, that we weren't going to just stutter along and potentially drop points with just having that one goal victory. I think everybody took a breath when we got that 2-goal advantage. I love seeing my strikers score goals, but I love seeing with Vass's 2 goals. And although Mali never scored today, he did everything but. I thought they were a proper front two today.
I was just going to say that, because Marley Watkins back in the team today, it just gave you another dimension.
Yeah, I mean, he was a big part of us at the start of the season and a lot of important victories and results for us. He's obviously missed a bit of football with a little groin issue he's got. We managed to use the international break to get him and Donnelly and McInnes back up to somewhere near like it. We had thought long and hard. I wanted to see Marley with my own eyes this week really in training, whether he was good enough to start. And I wanted to be fair on him, but you know, having spoke to him yesterday, he felt good to go. And the fact that he had to stay on, the intention was to get him off after 75 minutes, but Vass felt his calf and Marley stays on. So, but I think you're right, John, the fact that he came back into the team. He's a good foil for people. He's always been a brilliant support striker. He's always, at times, never got the goals that maybe you want him to get, because he's happy to be that guy that plays his part in a team. We're trying to get him to be a wee bit more greedy for his own sake. But if he continues to play like that, he causes so many problems for teams. He creates space for players. But it's wrong to just single out the front two. I think the midfield three were terrific. Polar brings a bit of sanity and calmness to proceedings when you play in this type of game and put his foot in the ball at the right times. The energy of watching in Lions was outstanding. I thought that was Davies, as good as Davies played for us, and good on him. We're just a wee bit worried about getting booked in the first half, that the way he plays the game, so we get him off at the right time. And our wide players in the wider areas, Corey and Danny, did well. So, and it's good. We didn't get our clean sheet today, but we're back three, and goalkeeper we're sound throughout.
Goalkeeper didn't have a save to make really. Picked the ball out of the net for the penalty, and that was about it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was one shot on target. I think Livingston had the penalty, and which they're a team that thrive on putting their foot into the gas and putting teams under pressure and setting balls and to keep them out of our box for as long as we did. They still had one or two moments and scares as you'd expect, and Davey was trying everything to get a reaction and throwing all sorts of front players on and really brave and courageous towards the end. But the fact that we were so physical with that, we dealt with that side of it, particularly that first pass up, which allows us then in turn to enjoy good moments in the game.